Hello and happy Tuesday, everyone. I want to put together a recap of today's dumpster fire of a day. I ended up profiting. It's the system. That's all I can contribute it to because in the past I probably would have had a loss on a day like today. I would probably say it's safe to say that 90% or more people probably lost or are in the red after today. It was a dumpster fire garbage day, and I'll show you why I say that and what happened. Of course, there were areas where things happened to look okay, but for the first half of the day, really bad. I did profit early on. I got into a trade. It was an early trade. I think it was like this wick. I usually don't do Nvidia this early because it's so volatile. But I got into this trade literally. I think it was this wick pushed over LRC. When this wick, I did not wait for a close over the LRC, which was my mistake. But I still profited. But it was against the proper trading method, and I did that a couple times today. So I really have to focus up tomorrow, do better. I did profit pretty well today considering the just rough, ugly market. But so anyhow, I got in. I think I got in here. It pulled back. I was going to add, but I didn't. I ended up going up, and I just hopped out for a pretty good percentage of a profit. I was only in one Nvidia call. And once I got out of that, I kind of pivoted to some other stocks. I was looking at ARM. I was looking at Nvidia. I mean, there was several that looked like they were setting up, but our main issue today was ES and Nasdaq, and I'm going to go to the clean chart so I can show you my levels, and you got to have your daily SMAs, okay? 20, 50, 100, 200. I have all four on my charts at all times when I'm trading, and on my side charts too. So ES today, on the 2 minute, I don't have my LRC up on this. I just wanted to show you what we were battling. Oh, I can bring it in, I guess. Let me bring it in, that way you can see how it looks. I do not know why this has been freezing up since Charles Schwab took over. I keep getting these moments where it just freezes and it doesn't allow it to. There we go. See how long that took to come in? Okay. And let me show. Whoops. Let me show. Okay, this is start of the day. So here's what we had. We had 52.85 as a major resistance level. We had 52.75 as a support level. We had 52.95 rough, 95 to 95.50 as a resistance, and then 53.10. That's what we had drawn on this morning, and then down below 52.50. So that's what I gave the group or the community today in my technical analysis channel on my Discord. So everyone had the levels, and so I was watching ES, and we were trying to take trades, and I always take trades with this system in concert with the market, right? You want to know that you have a move in the right direction with the market. So I profited. I profited on Nvidia as this was pushing down. So I really went against the market again. Bad trade. Bad trade. Should never have done it. I did profit, but those type of trades create bad habits. So I have to do better and not do that. So when we were looking for this to get above certain levels, we'd get this push off of the LRCs. Perfect. Came down, hit LRC, came up as I'm watching ES. but then it goes up to the 52.85, wicks back down. Okay, well then we get this, okay, we're going to go up. Then we have the 20 daily SMA. Well, it didn't want to get past that, of course. It wicked down. That's a pretty big deal in the market. If you guys haven't paid attention, or if you don't know, you have to put them on your charts. Daily SMAs. If you come to my Discord, I have an actual indicator. It's free in the indicators channel where you can go in and get it, and I have all four combined. If I zoom out, maybe we can see four. I'll go to, let's see, 1 hour chart. Oh my gosh, see what this is doing? It's insane. Charles Schwab's got to get their crap together. Okay, so that was my fault. So this is 100 daily, 50 daily, 20 daily, and probably way down here is the 200 daily SMA. Okay, so go back to the 2 minute. The problem was early morning, as we were trying to take trades on many different stocks, as this would come up here, you would want it to close over this so you could get continuation to the upside, but no, it would reject. So we couldn't trade into it. We couldn't trade away from it because you're trading down right into the 52.85, which you could see it kind of went up and down. You did have this one big move. This was news at 10 o'clock. So, of course, I was in I can't remember what trade. I was in a trade and I got out of my trade for a small profit. I think it was AMD. Right in this area, right as news started. So I got out so I could protect myself, and sure enough, boom, then boom, back down. I mean, it's just stupid, really bad. Shouldn't say stupid, but just bad price action today. Look at the wicks, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. You think you're going up? Nope. Sorry, coming back down. Okay, well, we made it back over the 52.85, but not above the 20 daily. Okay, we made it above the 20 day. Well, not so much. Back down between the two. Oh, we made it down, so we think, oh, maybe that's a catalyst to going down. Nope, we're going back up again. Up again, went up to the LRC, wicked it, came right back down. Back and forth, got close to LRC, came back down. So you can see it was a garbage dumpster fire day to try to trade, because as this was happening, NASDAQ was doing the same thing. But what made it also, I guess, more difficult is when ES was below a level. Like, think of right here was the 20 daily SMA, right? Well, NASDAQ was above the 20 daily SMA. So when it would come and get below it, ES was pushing down into it, and they were basically just battling each other all day, and that's why we got this garbage. Now, if you were paying a real close attention, it's kind of hard when you're like in the moment, right? But you could have traded off of the LRC, off of this line down to 20 daily. Take the 20 daily down to the 570 level, back up to this level. I mean, you would have to risk it, but you could trade the channel. It'd be really tough. Maybe, but I did trade, and my best trades were actually SPX today. I got a couple, I got a couple $100 trades, a couple 80 and 60 and 30 and 40. I did have a losing trade on NVIDIA. I did take another NVIDIA trade, and it went against me, so that was a loss. But I made that up with no problem. I had a tight stop, and I got out. But if you look at SPY, obviously I don't have my equity highlight on this one. Okay. So SPY, obviously it's same as ES, but I did catch a SPY trade. I believe it was before 12:30, so I called it. I'm trying to remember when I caught it. But anyway, I got a SPY call, and it may have been this one right here off the 20. I waited for this, and I took it all the way up to here. I believe it was that one. It may, I think, you know what, I take that back. It was this one. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place, but it was this one because it was a 500. I could have had $800. I took it as it crossed over the 20. I held it all the way up but I got out like right here. If I got out here, it would have been like an 800, almost $900 trade. I knew to get out here. I even told the group I probably should get out here. But the way this finally had momentum, it cleared over some of the previous structure to the downside. Again, my bias was telling me, man, this may just clear this and go on up to the 527.50 level I had, or to the LRC. Of course, I knew better. I should have got out as soon as it got to a major level, and that is the way I normally trade. I would just take profit and then I'll wait for a move above. And but I guess it was kind of FOMO, fear of missing out. I was hoping, that this would continue in just a blast above. Of course, it did exactly what it should have done. It rejected on the level. So I ended up with like a $590 trade, which I'm happy about. It's great, but it could have been almost a $900 trade. Then I took another SPX when we had a push and a move over this level. I believe it was right here on SPY. Oh no, I'm sorry, it was over my LRC. As soon as it crossed the LRC, I took it as like a breakout, and I ended up making 300 and I think $35 profit. So I was up a little over 1,000 today, but that doesn't matter. What matters is this was just a garbage day. It was very hard. If you were red today, don't worry about it. Everybody, well, actually, let me help. Maybe I can help a little more. If you were red today, it's only because you weren't paying. Especially if you kept trading and got red at the latter part of the day. If you got red early and then stopped trading, well, good on you. You were smart. You realized that there was something amiss in the market today. The whole day when this was doing this, we were saying, sit on your hands, sit on your hands, sit on your hands. Don't trade, don't trade, don't trade, because it's going to chop you up. It is going to spit you out, and that's what it did. Of course, we did get some decent trades. This was a really good trade that I got here. I did not get this trade, or nor did I get this trade, because my buying power was gone. But in any event, I did well. I'm going to go and show you some of the areas that I traded, and this is more of maybe a helpful, hopefully this will help you to see the importance, number one, of the LRC levels. They are absolutely incredible. These anchored LRCs are incredible. I cannot stress it enough. I can't tell you guys enough how good these are and how good it works. I just hope that if you see this, you come in and you come and join the community, and you can trade with us live and you can see it firsthand. Today wasn't as good because there wasn't a lot of setups, but typically every day it's been pretty solid. But very important thing. So AMD had a big level 164, another level 160.25. Had these drawn in. They're, like I said, they're in my Metal TA for technical analysis channel in my Discord. 20 daily SMA comes up, wicks down off the 164, blasts down AMD. 50 daily SMA is the purple line, and you can see it got down below, had a hard time around it. So what I'm noticing lately is these daily SMAs are areas of really it's really consolidating around those areas. Like, it's wanting to blast down. I don't know if it's market makers that's just trying to take people's money. It probably is, because you'll notice it blasted down, but then it was like a fake out. It did get down to the 20 SMA, but if you look how close the 20 and the 50 is on AMD is kind of crazy, but that happens, and that's where it is right now. So it's part of what's causing some issues, having a hard time getting above, breaking back down below the 50, wicking back off the LRC, wicking out. I mean, you just had all these levels all day on my charts. I had one level going into the next level, and realistically, other than just being a day trader and wanting to trade and profit, Honestly, I should have just walked away and done something else, because this type of day, when you have all of these levels just in the way, or you're having to get from one to the next and then hope you get through the next so you can have some, continuation, it's just not worth it. It's better off just to take a break, come back again. um, this was a great move on BA today. Talked about the level, but I didn't trade it. I did not notice it until it was already like up here, and one of the guys in the community mentioned it and was like, how did we miss that? And just got caught up in all the other garbage. But if you notice, you can just see the LRC is absolutely golden. It's golden. It's just, I don't know, it's so good. um, Sorry if you can hear the dogs in the background. So I'll just go through a couple extra trades here. Google like 4 or 5 times off of this 173, 173.50 level. Kind of crazy, right? Off of it here, off of it here, off here, here, here. So we know in the future this is a huge level. Keep it on your chart. Of course, it went below the line, but just so you know, whenever you draw in a level, it's not just a line. It's an area. It may be a smaller area, but it's an area. So I will keep that on my chart for now. It is above it at the end of the day. We'll see how long that stands up and holds. But I'll keep this really short and sweet. I hope you guys had a great day. I, I know a lot of people had losses today, but one other thing, just take a look at that as maybe it can be a learning situation for you and for me, just to maybe just to just get out of trading, and don't trade that day when it's that bad. This was one, JP Morgan had a continuation of downside. Honestly, it would have been hard for me to take any of this, because at this time our market was doing this, right? So you can trade against the market. I just don't advise that. I lose almost every time I trade against the market, and try to find a stock that I think every time that I've traded in these last couple weeks, a stock that was going against the market and I was hoping to get continuation, I ended up with a loss on that stock for the day. So I know I'm just flipping through different stocks today. This 1140 area is pretty big right now on Nvidia. Keep an eye on that. The 1155 is massive. You can see it's a big level, came up, retested. This was a beautiful trade if anybody was paying attention. Right over LRC, right there's your entry. Absolute perfect entry. Boom, but missed it. So anyhow, I'm going to cut this one really short. It was just a really rough day trading today. Hopefully other people had, I hope everybody had actually a great day and saw it differently and traded it, better than I did and better than others did that were in my group. I know we had some guys with losses and stuff, but um, I think it was just one of those days we should have just sat on our hands and not traded. Maybe waited until the end of the day to see if we get some kind of move, which we finally did. But that's not a guarantee, and we could have got faked out then as well. Like this could have done this and whoop, right back down. So you don't ever know. It looks great. Hindsight always looks great. So anyhow, I am gonna end it there. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it isn't super instructive. It doesn't really show you a whole lot today, but just maybe you can notice how good the LRC is respected and how it works. And if you don't know how we trade it, you can check out some of my other videos. I go through pretty thoroughly, I think. And if you have questions, please ask. I have no issue helping out and trying to offer any advice that I can. So hopefully you guys give this a try. You use the LRC trading strategy that I have set up, and hopefully I'll see you in the Discord. You guys take care. See ya tomorrow.